Good morning. Welcome to my office. This is Dr. Saira Saini again, answering one of the other questions that came up from one of our patients. The question was about neurotoxins, the different types. How do they get those neurotoxins to work for the longest period of time? So let's go over the basics about neurotoxins. The different types of neurotoxins are Botox, Jeuveau or Neurotox, Xeomin, Dysport. These are some of the names you might hear. They are all neurotoxins, botulinum toxin formulations that cause temporary paralysis of your muscles that they are injected into or around. Typically, the neurotoxin is injected in the forehead, between the eyebrows, and around the eye. There are some varied on and off label uses of the neurotoxins, and it's important to discuss those with your doctor when you go visit your doctor to make sure that you understand the on and off label usages. Also, the amount of neurotoxin needed will vary depending on your size. So if it's a male with a large amount of muscle mass, for example, a bodybuilder, that person will require a little more of the neurotoxin to paralyze the larger muscles than someone who is a petite female. So that's one. And the other thing is the duration. Most of the labeling instructions say that the neurotoxin will last for approximately 4 months to 3 months. Typically, most neurotoxins, the labels say 3 months, but some people say that it lasts a little bit longer in them, and some people say it lasts a little bit less. Again, the more metabolically active you are, the shorter the time period that the neurotoxin will last. Some people want completely frozen forehead, no motion at all, and other people are more interested in having a more natural look so that when they're speaking, they see a little bit of motion of their brows, but they want to see the brows lifted a little bit and the lines that are on the forehead to be diminished. And the lines, the crow's feet lines, which are typically right here around the lateral portion of the eye, to be diminished. So those are the indications that most of the neurotoxins for cosmetic purposes are injected, and most of the time they last for 3 months, maybe a little bit less or a little more depending on your individual metabolism. And the amount of units used can vary anywhere from 45 to 65 depending on where it's being injected and how much of a muscle volume you have. So that's also very important that you discuss with your doctor how many units they think that you would need. And the last most important thing to realize is that the neurotoxins are not immediate effect. So it doesn't show its results in the same day that you do the treatment. It takes somewhere around 7 days or so to start the effect of the neurotoxin for most people, and about 2 weeks before you see the full results. So sometimes people will say, oh, you know, their part of my forehead is not moving as much as the other part, and it's within the first 4 to 7 days where they're starting to see it working. But at this point, the most important thing is to be patient, because it will catch up. The neurotoxin will catch up to all of the areas it was injected into. But at 2 weeks, if you're still seeing a result that you think might need improvement, go ahead and call your doctor's office and go ahead and see them, so that then they can evaluate you and see if further neurotoxin is needed. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to call, email me, or put it in the comments section below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. I hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day, and I'm enjoying my Saturday, and I hope the same for you.